The sound of a heavy steel door slamming shut is the loudest sound you will ever hear. It isn't just a noise, it is the sound of your life ending. 1 minute, you are a citizen with a name, a job, and a future. The next minute, you are inmate number 8493. You are standing in a holding cell that smells of bleach, sweat, and despair. You are wearing a bright orange jumpsuit that doesn't fit, and cheap canvas shoes that offer no protection. Your heart is pounding against your ribs like a trapped bird. You have seen movies about prison, but the movies lied. There is no glorious escape plan. There is no friendly wise old man who will teach you chess. There is only the concrete, the noise, and the predators watching you. Welcome to the bottom of the food chain. This is day 1. The first thing you lose is your dignity. The admission process is designed to break you. You are stripped naked in front of strangers. You are told to lift your arms, open your mouth, and squat. They take your clothes, your watch, your wedding ring. They shave your head if you have lice. They give you a roll of bedding and a hygiene kit with a toothbrush that is too short to be sharpened into a weapon. You are not a human being here, you are inventory. As you walk down the long corridor toward your cell block, you feel eyes on you. Dozens of pairs of eyes. They are assessing you. Are you weak? Are you scared? Do you have money? In here, you are known as a fish. And the sharks are already hungry. Your survival starts the moment you step into your cell. It is 6 feet by 8 feet. A toilet, a sink, and a bunk bed. Your cellmate is already there. He is reading a magazine. He doesn't look up. This is your first test. Do you say hello? Do you act tough? Do you stay silent? The correct answer is respect, but distance. You introduce yourself briefly. You do not ask him what he is in for. Never ask a man his crime. If he wants to tell you, he will. If he is in for tax fraud, he will brag. If he is in for hurting children, he will lie. Asking is an invasion of privacy, and in a place where privacy doesn't exist, it is a fatal mistake. You take the top bunk if it's open. You make your bed immediately. A messy cell is a sign of a messy mind, and a messy mind is a liability. Now, let's talk about the economy. Prison is a microcosm of capitalism, but the currency is different. Cash is contraband. Here, the gold standard used to be cigarettes, but in modern smoke-free federal prisons, the currency has shifted. Today, we trade in stamps, ramen noodles, and mackerel packets. Yes, fish packets. A pouch of mackerel is the dollar bill of the penitentiary. It has a fixed value. You can pay for a haircut with 2 mackerels. You can pay for protection with 20. You can pay for a hit with 500. You need to understand the store, or the commissary. Once a week, you can buy supplies with money your family puts on your books. If you are smart, you buy tradable goods. Coffee, sugar, hygiene products. But be careful. If you buy too much, you become a target. If you have a locker full of honey buns and sneakers, you are a walking grocery store. Predatory inmates will come to you and demand tax. They will say, "Hey, let me hold something." It's not a request. If you give in, you are weak. You will be paying tax for the rest of your sentence. If you refuse, you have to fight. And you must fight, even if you know you will lose. A beatdown lasts 5 minutes. The reputation of being a coward lasts forever. The cafeteria is the most dangerous room in the building. It is the town square, but it is segregated by invisible lines. This is called the cars. The concept is simple: you ride with your own race. Whites with whites. Blacks with blacks. Latinos with Latinos. It doesn't matter if you aren't racist. It doesn't matter if your best friend on the outside is a different skin color. Inside, the politics are absolute. If you sit at the wrong table, you will be stabbed by your own people for disrespecting the code, and then stabbed by the other table for invading their space. You keep your head down. You eat fast. You do not stare. Eye contact longer than 3 seconds is an act of aggression. It implies you are looking for a fight, or you are looking for a date. Both will get you killed. Let's discuss the check. Within your first week, someone will test you. It will be something small. Maybe someone cuts in front of you in the phone line. Maybe someone takes your seat in the TV room. Maybe someone bumps into you and doesn't apologize. Your heart will stop. You will want to let it slide. You just want to do your time and go home. But you can't let it slide. This is the check. They are measuring your boundaries. If you let him cut in line today, tomorrow he will ask for your dessert. Next week he will ask for your shoes. Next month, you are his slave. You don't have to kill him, but you have to stand your ground. You have to say, loudly and clearly, no. It might lead to a fight. You might get a black eye. But a black eye heals. The label of a punk does not. Boredom is the silent killer. In the movies, there is constant action. In reality, prison is hours and hours of crushing nothingness. You are locked in a cage for 23 hours a day if you are in the SHU, or the hole. The mind starts to eat itself. You count the bricks in the wall. You read the same book 10 times. You start to forget the sound of your mother's voice. This is why the hustle is important. Every inmate needs a hustle. Some guys draw portraits for stamps. Some guys make wine, or pruno, out of fermented fruit and ketchup in a trash bag. Some guys act as lawyers, writing appeals for illiterate inmates. The hustle keeps you busy. It gives you a purpose. It gives you value in the economy. If you are useful, you are less likely to be victimized. But violence is always there, humming in the background like electricity. You learn to make weapons out of anything. A toothbrush filed into a shank. A sock filled with batteries or soap bars. A newspaper rolled up so tight and hardened with water that it becomes a baton as hard as wood. You learn to sleep with one ear open. You learn to watch reflections in the glass to see who is walking behind you. You never walk too close to a cell door on the upper tier, because someone can throw boiling water and baby oil on you, a napalm attack that melts your skin off. The hardest part isn't the physical danger. It's the psychological transformation. To survive prison, you have to kill the person you were on the outside. You have to become colder. You have to shut down your empathy. Empathy is a weakness. You see a man get stabbed in the yard, and you don't scream. You don't help. You keep walking. You continue your workout. If you help, you are involved. If you talk to the guards, you are a snitch. And snitches get stitches? No, in federal prison, snitches get severed arteries. So you become numb. Eventually, the day might come when you are released. The gate opens. You step out into the sunlight. You are free. But are you? You look at people on the street, and they look soft. They look careless. They don't check the exits when they enter a room. They don't watch their backs. You realize that you can leave the prison, but the prison never leaves you. You will spend the rest of your life following the unwritten rules, waiting for the check that never comes. But for now, that day is far away. Right now, the lights are going out for the count. You are in the dark. You are alone. And you have to survive until breakfast.